Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Isassou Cessay, the founder and the director of Women Initiative Gambia. I am from Gambia to come and attend the conference in Dubai, Sharjah. I am so proud to be part of the team. So my second name, the nickname that they call me is Queen of Africa, Queen of Plastic in Africa. So behind it is it's a long story that I think if I want to go through that, it takes a lot of time. But I want to explain to the viewers that my family, they are polygamous from poor family from Mali who came to settle in the Gambia. And when that happens, they call you so many names because we are poor and we are like refugees. So there are so many names that they were calling me. And then based on that, I decided to work with waste because I understand it's a problem. And I also want to use it as a umbrella to be able to get access to the women that I want to work with. Because when I started the project, the men within my community, they were not agreed with the idea because they were not sure of where I want to go. What they were thinking is if I empower the women, they will not respect them as their husbands. And that is not the scene behind it. The scene behind it is I was trying to make sure that women, they have responsibilities. Women, they have generate money. And the money that they're generating, they can share it with their husbands to be able to build their families better. So at the end of the day, working with the waste, that's why they call me the Queen of Plastic. So I definitely love the name, and I always want to be so proud to share it with other people. Yeah, based on my experience working with waste for more than 15 years today, the biggest challenge that we are facing as Gambian and Africa at large is poor waste management. And also people, they always call it waste and they treat it the way they call it. And it is different. You know, waste can only be wasted when you waste it. But waste can be something that we can turn and it can make people to get money. It can help people to generate money. And at the same time, it will help us to love our environment because we need to value the environment. If we don't love the environment, we will not be able to participate towards managing the environment. And if we don't manage the environment, we will not have good health. And people need to understand that. And everyone is talking about climate issues, climate change, climate crisis. But we need to act now. People talk a lot. Now what we need is people need to act. And when we are taking action, we need to invite the young people so that they can be part of it, so that they will be able to participate and take responsibilities for the next generation. We are talking about waste. We are talking about the environment. And who are the ones who cause the damage that we are talking about? It's generally the whole world. And what we are advocating right now is not a different world. We are trying to advocate for how to manage the one world that we share, the one earth that we share. And you look at the development countries, they have a lot of, carbon that they create. They burn a lot of gases. They create a lot of damages towards the environment that we are talking about. How can we come together and collaborate to support each other so that we can fix the problem that we are talking about? If we don't fix the problem that we are talking about, that is the climate crisis, it will not only affect the African people, but it will affect the whole world. Because the whole world, we share one earth. And if Gambia have problem, Senegal will have problem. And if Senegal have problem, Washington DC can have problem. So what I'm trying to say here is people who have money, who have opportunity to have funding, let them try to help those who have the action, those who get ready to take action. So that at the end of the day, we'll be able to, call it a story. Like the climate crisis that we are talking about, we will call it a story. My future goal about recycling in Africa is we need to share the experience that we have. Every particular country in the world, they need to have a recycling system that will go into teach the young people. Because the problem that we are talking about, we cannot end it just like us. We need to include the young people because they are the ones whom we are going to hand over the next generation. They need to know the problem that we are talking about. And they need to know how dangerous it is if we don't take action now. So I will call globally for all of us to work hand in glove to make sure that we find solution for the waste that is generated. Because we cannot stop companies to generate waste. We cannot stop companies to generate plastic, And the plastic that they're generating, because it is very cheap and easy to get, people, they always get for it, especially people who are from the poor countries. But at the end of the day, the problem that is going to happen is something that they need to know, so that at the end of the day, alternatives can be created, and then people can work together to make sure that we have a better solution for the problem.